All right, guys, I think we are live. I think we're live. If you can see and you can hear me, please let me know so I know that we are good to go from a tech standpoint. And from there, we will go ahead and talk about a few things going on. I would love to hear as you guys are coming into the chat. Let me know if you guys are doing anything fun for the 4th of July. It's 4th of July Eve. So if you are an American, I hope you're really excited about this holiday weekend. All right, what's up, guys? What's going on? We're starting to get some people in here. There's a little delay with people coming in, so we'll let some people come in here. Boca Raton, Florida. That's probably beautiful. Probably a little hot down there these days, right? James Berryman, are we live? Are we live? Yes, we are live. We're live. We're here. We got Jose, Bearded, 810, Bloodborne, Skinny Rogers. We got Vicky, Cookout for sure. Absolutely. We got Mickey, Cody, what's up? Nicholas, try for a free light for the 4th of July. Yeah, we are doing, so a couple things. I'll just jump into it while you guys are coming into the chat here. We are doing a flashlight giveaway today. And then we also, I'll be giving you guys a discount code to use today, just like what I did yesterday. So I'll go ahead and give you guys the discount code. I don't really want you guys to have to wait for that. The code that I'm about to give you works at olight.com or the Olight app. It's for the US sale, the Summer Bash sale that we're doing. You can get an additional 10% off of your order with this code. So if you're buying anything from Olight, or if there's something that you're thinking about buying that you might want to try out, we do have a lifetime warranty. We do have a 30-day return policy. So there's no risk in trying out our products. And today only, you can get that extra 10% on top of all the stuff that we're already doing for the Summer Bash. I mean, apologies. We already have the whole website up to 40% off. A lot of the newer items are around that 20% off range, just being honest with you guys. So because of that, that extra 10% off is really gonna, take it off the edge. That's really going to help out with that grand total. So here we go, guys, here we go. The code for today, Olight SS03, Olight SS 03, like today's date. I always say O. I don't know why I say O. I mean 03. So here we go. Olight. Let me type it in. Olight SS 03. Yep, that's it. Olight SS 03. I just typed it into the chat. So if you're looking at the chat, you can see the message from Olight World that says Olight SS 03. You're exactly right, Noah. Absolutely. We got Pony that just said, I won the magnet, but haven't gotten it yet. Yeah, so also today and tomorrow, unfortunately, are the last days of this entire event. It's going on until tomorrow night, but the lucky wheel is still there. So if you're not familiar with our website, olight.com and the Olight app, sometimes, not every sale we do, but the bigger sales, we do a lucky giveaway wheel where you can go on the website every day, not just once. You can do it once a day while we have these events, and you can win anywhere from 50 O coins, which the O coins can translate into money off of your order, or there's free flashlights. There's all kinds of free stuff on there. So regardless, even if you get the 50 O coins, it's worth spinning the wheel because the O coins translate into money savings off of your future orders. So regardless, spin the lucky giveaway wheel. It's free and you can get stuff from it. I don't know how else I can explain that better. Like, it's free and you can get stuff from it. So just do it, all right? Oh, that's cool. Spin the wheel. I have never got to spin the wheel. Oh, awesome, Vicky. Thank you for letting me know that. And when I make these videos, especially when I'm live, I guarantee you, sometimes I say stuff where you're like, yeah, no, Sherlock, because I'm saying things that maybe some of you have known for many, many years, but there's always people in here who don't know. We get new customers every day. We're a growing company. So sometimes I do explain very, basic things for the veteran customers. Just know that by no means am I discrediting what you know about Olight. I'm literally just trying to make sure everybody knows what we're up to. So I'm sure some of you guys probably know more about the website than even I do, and I even work on the website with the team. So, you know, so I know there's veterans out there for sure. I recently won the i3E Stars and Stripes on the spin wheel. Yeah, thank you, Olight. Dude, yeah, right here. I got it right here. And I did want to talk about that. So we have a couple new Stars and Stripes products for the Summer Bash event, but we also have come out with quite a few other Stars and Stripes products in the past couple months or so. The i3E is a really great one. I really like, I kind of like this thing that we're doing where the stripes are kind of this like Old Glory kind of thing. I think that looks really cool. And we did that on both of these actually, where the stripes are like a little bit tattered, you know, to give it that look. And I think it's nice. I think it's nice. So both of these have that look, but on the flip side, we have a totally different type of design language, which is this one, which is much more kind of artistic looking versus that classic red, white, and blue flag. This is more of a, you know, artistic interpretation of the flag, but I think the red and the blue really pop on that silver. If the light was like completely white, I think the contrast would be a little too crazy. So I like that we did the silver on these. Just to give you guys a heads up, this weekend, this is what I'm going to be carrying, and I'll explain why. Okay, so Arcfeld. I carry an Arcfeld every day. Could be an Arcfeld Pro, could be an Arcfeld Ultra, but I always have an Arcfeld in my pocket because I have jumped on the flat design bandwagon. I love carrying something flat in my pocket versus something round that is a lot less comfortable. You know, I'm a big flashlight advocate, so even if it is the sunniest day in the world, there's not a cloud in the sky, I still have a flashlight in my pocket because I don't know what's going to be going on indoors. Maybe I'll go down a certain area that's too dark. Maybe I'm looking for something that is a little bit dark. So you still need a flashlight regardless of if it's daytime. But anyways, Arcfeld, always in my pocket. This has the floodlight, which is great for up close illumination, anything I'm looking for on a daily basis. It has the green laser as well in case I need to point something out to people. And then it also has the UV, which is great for traveling. I have pets as well, so I can look for pet stains, unsanitary hotels and conditions and things like that. So it is nice to have those three features on the Arcfeld Pro. But I will say this, being completely truthful with you, when I carry an Arcfeld Pro, I actually prefer to carry the O-Clip Pro versus carrying the O-Clip Ultra, all right? The reason why is because there is a redundant setting between the Arcfeld and the O-Clip Ultra, and that is UV. I don't need two UVs. So if I have the one UV on the Arcfeld Pro or the Arcfeld Ultra, whichever one's in my pocket, then I want the red light from the O-Clip Pro, all right? So what I like about it is these two flashlights match each other perfectly. They look identical, but they actually have complementary features, right? Because the O-Clip Pro, it has that spotlight, which the Arcfeld doesn't have. This one has the red light, and you can clip it to your shirt and be able to read things with the red light to preserve your night vision. A lot of times, and look, I've gone down, and I'm just rambling here at this point, but you know how it is, guys. You've seen those podcasts where they talk about, hey, don't watch TV 2 hours before bed. Don't eat dinner too late. Don't look at screens an hour before bed. Read a book. Don't use too much white light or blue light before bed. You've seen those podcasts. You've seen those videos. People talk about this stuff all the time. So what I've gotten into and what I've learned from all that stuff is, hey, you know what? When I'm going to bed, maybe I should turn the screens off, and maybe I should use a red light to read my book instead of just having all my house lights on or using a regular flashlight. So now my thing is to clip. I'm wearing a microphone right here, so I don't want to actually clip it, but like I'll clip it to my shirt, and then I'll turn the red light setting on, and then I'm good to go. I'm reading. I'm getting my brain tired from reading instead of watching movies, and I'm using red light, so I'm helping out with my, what do you call it? The rhythm, sleep rhythm, REM sleep, all that kind of stuff. Anyways, so that is just, that's something that I think about, and that's why I like that these two match, but they don't have the exact same features, you know, like the Ultra that also has the UV, you know. I do love the Oclip Ultra, but I mean, I don't need 2 UV lights, so that's where, you know, I tend to carry the ArcFeld Ultra with the ArcFeld Pro, or just Pro on both, you know. But again, it's all personal preference. It's literally just preference. It's not like the Pro is better than the Ultra. I mean, technically, the Ultra is better than the Pro because the white light settings are a little bit stronger. It's made out of the OAL, right? But I can't get away from clipping the light to my shirt, using the red light, hands-free to read. I love that, man. Okay. Will you be coming to Las Vegas before the year ends? Probably not, and I'll explain why. I really love Las Vegas. I have a lot of friends in Las Vegas because of Olight, actually. We've done so many things in Las Vegas for Olight. I'm pretty sure, like, when I go through, like, how many times I've been to Las Vegas, I think it's like at least 10 times that I've been to Las Vegas. And keep in mind, I've lived my entire life on the East Coast. So that's crazy that I've gone out to the desert 10 plus times. So we were there in January twice. I've already been to Las Vegas 2 times this year. I was there January 4th through that whole week for CES. So I went to Vegas literally a couple days after the new year, did CES. There was like 150, 200,000 people at that event. And then a week went by that I was able to go home. So I went home for a week. And then the week after that, I had to go to SHOT Show in the exact same place. We were upstairs for CES, and then we were downstairs for SHOT Show. So it was kind of funny being at SHOT Show and being like, guys, I was upstairs 2 weeks ago working an entire show for CES. So considering that I've literally already spent 2 weeks of my life in Vegas this year alone with 2 trips, probably I will not go back again this year. In terms of like OFAN Day, in terms of like events and stuff that we do, I know that we are trying to pick different cities. We don't want to just do stuff in the same city over and over again. But in terms of just like my relationship with Las Vegas, like I go there a couple times a year because we got CES, we got SHOT Show that's going to come up next year again. And I assume that we'll be doing those again. So anyways, I go to Vegas all the time. It's just I was already there twice. So maybe 2 times again next year. You've lost some weight too. Thank you, Bloodborne. So I actually have. I've lost about 10 pounds, I'd say. I think at my height, and I'll just give you guys a little. So I'm 6'2". I'm not a small man. And I think at like my largest point, maybe like 6 months ago or a year, something like that, I got up to 245 pounds. All right. So right now I'm at around like 230-ish. So like from probably my biggest point, I'm probably a good like 15 pounds less than like maybe the biggest that you've seen me. I really enjoy lifting weights and that kind of thing. So sometimes I do like the bulking thing. But right now I'm currently training for the Chicago Marathon. So I'm not focusing on heavy weightlifting. I'm focusing on endurance and aerobic activity. Yesterday I ran 9 miles as like the longer run for the week. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing some interval like sprinting sessions, do some weight training over the weekend. So it's this whole thing. It's this whole program. I'm following a program. I'm following an app. So I'm just doing what it's telling me to do every day. But it is making me healthier. I'm able to run longer. When I pick things up, it's not as difficult. When I'm just going about my life, especially when I'm traveling, when I go to China for work and stuff like that, it's just easier to do these kinds of things when you're a little bit smaller, a little bit healthier. you're breathing, your body is a little bit more efficient, you know? So the running, it's not only about running a marathon and getting the medal, and that's really fun and exciting, but this whole journey is to just be a healthier person so that in daily life is easier, you know? I mean, that's really my thing. It's not about like, oh, I want to try to look really good. Like I'm 36 years old. Like I'm not, the whole looks thing is kind of whatever. Like I just want to be healthy. I want to breathe well. I want to wake up feeling good. I want to sleep at night. That's where I'm at in my mid 30s. So I just used new tattoo. No, not new. I've had these for like a year maybe. I don't know. Yeah. But I'll explain this one too. Just a little show and tell. I promise we'll get back to flashlights. I promise. So this right here. So this is a 1-up. This is a 1-up. So like you get an extra life when you play Mario. I'm sure you guys know the Mario 1-up. The purpose of me getting this 1-up right here is, first off, I've been obsessed with Mario my whole life. I've been obsessed with Nintendo my whole life, just like most millennials. That's not anything special. But what's cool about it is, so when people run marathons and things like that, they'll hold up signs that say like 1-up, 1-up. And so you'll like slap a sign or whatever. And so there's this whole kind of, I don't know, this whole thing about like giving yourself a 1-up so that you can mentally continue doing something that's very difficult, right? So if I'm ever struggling, not only in a fitness realm, but like if I'm ever struggling just like in a daily life, like I'm really tired that day, I've got too much to do, I'm stressed out, I'll hit my 1-up and it will reset my mental frame and like what I'm in the middle of, right? So it's kind of a mental thing for me, is it's like, oh, let's hit that 1-up, let's get going, you know? So that's part of the reason why I have that tattoo. And then I got the A right here because I lived most of my life in Atlanta. So I'm just representing the place where I grew up and became a person. So, so there we go. Anyways, do you have any flashlights with Super Mario engraving? I don't, but that would be really, really cool. That would be awesome. Anyways, we had somebody here say that they used the 10% off coupon. Cody said, I just used the extra 10% off code to get another Arkfeld OAL. That's awesome, Cody. Congratulations, man. Please use that discount code, guys. I will tell it to you one more time. Olight SS03. Olight SS0303, like today's date. Today's the 3rd, July 3rd. So Olight SS03, and that gives you 10% off on top of the deals that you're getting for the summer bash. So if you order something today during the summer bash, you're already getting a discount. And then with this extra 10% off that I'm giving you to thank you for watching this live video. By the way, these discount codes that I give in these live videos, I don't publish it anywhere else because I only want you guys to be able to use it because you're here with me today. You're a part of the chat. So I appreciate that. So use the 10% off exclusive coupon code only for you guys. Sean, think you can be live for as long as you're on the house floor? I don't want to get into politics, but yeah, there's a lot of that. Yeah, there's a lot of things on TV this week. I'll put it that way, and we'll just move on with that. I'm just going to focus on, being just happy to be an American, enjoy another 4th of July in this great country. Look, I have traveled a lot in my life, and I am absolutely blessed to say something like that. I have been to most of the continents, right? Most of them. I've been all over Europe, all over Southeast Asia. I've been to like over 40 states. There's only like a few states that I haven't gone to. So I've seen a lot of the world. And I have to say, I am just really thankful to be an American. I won't go into too much detail, but I'm just saying we have a good situation here. And the more I travel, the more I see the world, the more I learn about the world, the older I get, the more I realize just how absolutely blessed I am and just how great life really can be. So 4th of July for me is a way for me to reflect on that and just be thankful that I get to live this life, you know? So that's how I feel. You know, maybe let's turn off CNN for a second and let's just think about the fact that most of us here probably have really great lives compared to most people. So that's something to think about, you know, something to be really, really happy and thankful for this weekend. So yeah, and fireworks and barbecue, maybe a couple beverages. It's all good. Will there be any new flashlights by the end of the year? Yeah, there will be a lot. We have some, so we have so many flashlights like in development in the pipeline. The engineering office at our headquarters is wild right now. The amount of samples and things that I saw the last time I was there, because I was there in April, only a couple months ago, was wild, okay? I'm really excited about some new things coming out by the end of this year. I think the end of this year is going to be really, really amazing. But just to be honest with you guys, coming off of this summer bash sale and then going into the holiday season, we have a lot of work to do. You know what I mean? There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that we are going to be doing to get ready for the end of the year, for Q4, for the holiday season. So I don't see us doing like really big, amazing, crazy things here within the next like month, because we just had the summer bash and we're gearing up towards the next big push and the next big release and all of that. And we can't do those things back to back to back to back to back, right? So I would say if you are like, I really want Olight to come out with something amazing, I really want Olight to do something really, really great, you know, I would suggest, you know, you will see that, just more towards like the holiday season versus right after this summer bash sale that we literally just did. It's easy to have a perspective of like, as a consumer, and I do it too. It's easy to have a perspective of like, I want this company to do this, and I want this company to do that, and I wish they would do this sooner, and I wish I could get the iPhone now instead of at the end of the year, you know, this kind of stuff. And it's like, I feel the same way. Every consumer who buys things they like feel the same way. But the problem is the amount of work that goes into creating high quality, innovative products with good performance is unbelievable, man. The amount of work going on at Olight HQ is really crazy. To be able to have new color, even the new colorways, to be able to pull something like that off every single month is crazy. Like, just the work that goes on at the anodizing center, the design center for us to come out with all this stuff, all these rich, beautiful colorways, like just that side of the business is a lot of work. And then on top of that, we got to come out with innovative flashlight designs with amazing performance and things that the other 1,000 flashlight companies out there haven't done yet. So if you're looking for an easy business to start, an easy business to run, don't do flashlights. It's hard. It's hard. But it's very rewarding as well. It's very rewarding. You know, I think these are some of the coolest things in the world. I mean, it's the fact that flashlights like this exist, you know, compared to the mag lights and the Boy Scout lights and all that stuff that I had when I was a child is unbelievable. So. Sorry I'm late. What's the code today? I think people said it. Yeah, Olight SS03. Olight SS03, like today's date. And that gives you 10% off your order. So, and that's only for today. That's only for today. Even though the sale goes until Friday night, the discount code that I'm giving you now is a today exclusive. All right. The reason why it's only today, I'm not going live tomorrow. I'm going to be barbecuing and doing stuff like that instead. So if you want to use a discount code, if you want the extra 10% off, use the code today, because we will not be doing this tomorrow. There won't be a code for tomorrow, just to give you the expectations. All right. Sad face. Okay. Do you, any other questions, guys? Any other questions or anything? You know, we've got the white and the, I guess I'll just show some stuff. I'll just show some stuff while we're hanging out. I might as well, so you can see flashlights instead of just me. We've got the Palm edition here, which I actually made a post on our Facebook page. If you guys didn't know, one of the other things I do at Olight is I run our Facebook page. So most of the posts that you see on our Facebook page is me posting it. It's just, you know, it's not a video format, so I usually don't post my face on our Facebook page. But anyways, I made a post yesterday and I was talking about how this Palm light looks like the Hawaiian shirt from GTA Vice City. And I kind of made a joke about that. And I know some other people have joked around about that. And it literally is, it's pretty close to the Hawaiian shirt the Vice City guy wears in GTA. So if you guys play any GTA, I thought that was just a funny little Easter egg, just a total coincidence. But I think it's cool that we have our Grand Theft Auto light. We have a couple other keychain lights here. We have two new versions, i1 R2 Pro, 180 lumens on high mode, 5 lumens on low mode, Type-C charging. We've got the Flow edition here with these red waves on it. Very cool. And then we have the orange capsule version, which looks like something that would be like a space station or like a Star Wars episode or something like that. It's very kind of, you know, astronaut looking with the angles here and that bright orange. It reminds me of Star Wars for some reason. All right. We got GTA Lite for GTA 6. Dude, yes, that's what I'm talking about. That was the joke I made in the post yesterday. I said, I think I said in the post, I said, we've been waiting so long for GTA 6 that I decided to make a flashlight to hold myself off or something like that. Hidden Mickey in the O-Clip Pro Ultra. Where's the Mickey? Oh, yes. The face. You're right. Yeah. I know that's like a whole thing at Disney World is like, there's like 1,000 hidden Mickeys all over the parks. And I know that's like a whole thing. Bring back the monthly sales. Yeah. So that's a great thing to touch on. So there are some things that make that very difficult. You know, part of it is just cost and the tariff situation and all of that. This Summer Bash event should show you how hard we're trying to do as much as we can for our customers, because, you know, from a financial, you know, standpoint, you know, 2025 is very, very hard for companies compared to the past few years. Most companies, you know, our manufacturing costs have gone way up. The components have gone way up. Labor costs have gone up. Import costs have gone up, customs, all that. Like everything is just more expensive now. So these everything 40% off, everything 50% off. It's like, okay, we can do that a few times, but then we won't have money left to make new flashlights anymore. You know, so we are doing what we can. Like we brought out the Lucky Wheel. We do actually have stuff up to 40% off. We're doing free custom engraving, which is a lot of labor, a lot of extra expense for us as a company, but we wanted to do it to give you guys added value with your flashlight purchases. So there are a lot of things during this Summer Bash that we can do, that we're really pushing for, that we probably shouldn't do for our bottom line, but we are doing these things because we want to make you guys happy. So all I'm saying is, if you ever think that Olight like doesn't want to make you happy, that's insane, okay? Because the only thing in the meetings, I've been in countless meetings, I've been in meetings with the CEO, I know what these people are thinking about in terms of just the philosophy of the company and the brand. They just want you guys to be happy, but we also have to stay in business. We also have to pay our bills. We also have to innovate. We also, you know, so running a business is hard, you know, but just know that the fact that we were able to pull off an event with the free Lucky Wheel, with the free engraving, with deals up to 40% off, with new product discounts, the fact that I was authorized to give you guys an additional 10% off during these live videos. I mean, we're trying. We're really, 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 really trying. And I see us trying a lot harder than a lot of the other companies out there who kind of just given up on promotions and they're kind of just doing whatever, you know. So I just know that we really are trying to make you guys as happy as possible. That's the philosophy of this brand, for sure. For sure. Let's see here. I was just counting Olights. I do have other brands. Yeah, I mean, look, if you're a true flashlight fan, like, we're not expecting you to only own Olight. Like, we get it. Just as long as most of them are Olight, then it's okay. Do you ship to the Philippines? We do have Olight Philippines. Go to olight.com, which is our global website. Go to the dealer locator and look up Philippines, and you'll be able to see it. Also, I don't know the trade situation between China and the Philippines, but maybe you could hit up our customer service as well. If you're wanting something specifically that maybe you can't get, maybe they can work something out with you. I mean, you really just, I would first start by going to olight.com, looking at the dealer locator, and then reaching out to them. But then if that's not really working out, I would just maybe reach out to our just global customer service and tell them, hey, I'm in the Philippines. I'm trying to buy a Warrior Mini or whatever, and just see what they say. Yeah. Let's see. Happy Independence Day. Happy Independence Day, Smoka. Good to see you, man. I say a hat light would be awesome. That would be cool. When one of the first swag items that we came out with when I first started working for Olight was, you guys, maybe somebody here has one. Maybe. If you have it, please let me know. We came out with these hats that were black, and they actually had a little light bar in the front. They had a little light bar right here that has 4 little, like, they weren't very bright, but it had like 4 little LEDs right here. And then it had a little button back here, and you could like hit the button, and then it would actually have like a little bit of lights right here on the bill of the hat. And that was one of the first Olight hats that we ever made. I don't know if anybody here has that, but yeah, we came out with that, I don't know, like 7-8 years ago, something like that. I would ruin that hat with sweat way too fast. Yeah, it's true. I mean, look how sweaty my hat is right now. I mean, I literally have the AC blasting. I got a fan on me, but I got all these studio lights. It's like 92 degrees outside or something. So it's just, look, I'm a 230-pound man that has hair, and, you know, it's just, I sweat, you know, it's just, it is what it is. That would be cool. What happened to that hat? I need to ask him. I need to ask him about that. Maybe we could re-release that, because we did have that one. I think I still have one, actually. I think I still have one. I might have to find it, but yeah. Anyways, I've gone through a lot of Olight hats. These are like the only hats I wear. So let's see. Any other questions, guys? And then we'll get into a flashlight giveaway here. Need to make yellow diamond so I can get an early access. Just made diamond this sale. Awesome, Justin. Yeah, so for the people who, you know, maybe there's some people who don't know. So our loyalty program has all kinds of perks. One of the best perks, one of the first perks that you get is early access. So it allows you to be able to purchase products during our monthly events before the regular population of Olight fans. So you kind of get first dibs on the sale. That's one of the cool things that we do with the loyalty program. We also do something for yellow diamond and above, where you're actually able to purchase secret prototype products. So you actually have to sign an NDA to say that you won't talk about these products publicly, but it allows our fans to be able to try out prototype products before they're even announced, before anyone even knows them. And I think that's one of the coolest things that Olight does. I don't know that many companies that test their prototypes with actual customers, because the point of that yellow diamond event is, of course, we always want to get our fans involved, but it allows us to get feedback from actual customers, not just people who work at Olight. So it's literally like third-party testing by actual users, and we're able to do that and, you know, develop on that, maybe make some changes to the product before we come out with the official full release. And that's for yellow diamond and up, but you have to reach that level by buying a lot of Olights, to be honest with you. So that's that. But I do think it's cool that all these flashlights, most of the, well, at this point, all of them, when we release them, these products are tested by not only, you know, tons of people at Olight, but also tons of customers as well. And we send them out to like YouTubers, we send them out to like flashlight people. We send these products out actually to quite a few testers and things, because we have to make sure that the products are going to be okay in a lot of different environments. You know, we'll send products to people in Florida, and then we'll send products to people in Alaska, and then because they live in different places and they can test them too. So these products are tested like crazy. And then we have all these machines. We have a laboratory. We have two test laboratories at our factory that allow us to test things like pressing this button over and over and over again 10,000 times to make sure the button doesn't break as you use the product for years on end. You know, doing this, we have a machine that literally goes like this all day, every day. And it allows us to know, okay, is this switch going to wear out? You know? So there's all kinds of crazy things we do. Let's see. How many lights get you to black and yellow diamonds? It's a lot. It's a lot. You'll have to go to the site and just take a look. It's more based on total. You know, it depends on, are you buying a bunch of O clips or are you buying X9Rs? You know, it just depends on what you're buying. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So DW, just like what you were saying, it's not based on like how many flashlights, it's just based on like total spend. So you could buy a ton of O clips, or you could buy less X9Rs and Marauders and Javelots, and you know, it just just depends on what you want to collect, what you want to own. So get them out to cold areas and hot areas and wet areas. Exactly. And we do. So beyond just sending them out to people who live in different places geographically, we also have climate-inducing equipment at those test laboratories. So we have a lot of ovens. Actually, there's a video on this YouTube channel of me doing a bunch of tests in the lab, if you guys are interested in this. Maybe you could just go to the search bar of YouTube and type in like Olight test lab, and you might find that video. But anyways, we have these ovens, so we put the lights in ovens, but also those ovens are able to become cold as well. So these ovens are taking these lights to extreme temperatures that are beyond the temperatures of our Earth, and then colder than even the coldest climate. So we even test these products beyond the limits of our planet in order to make sure that they're going to survive no matter what you're doing. Even if you're climbing Mount Everest or you're in the Sahara Desert, it doesn't matter. We want to make sure they work. Yeah. Oven, weird name for a freezer. Yeah. So it's these big industrial ovens that also become cold. You can choose. So it's basically just whatever you type into the parameters, but it becomes hot and it becomes cold. And they can program all these different test ends. So they can say like, okay, we want it to be cold for 22 hours. And then we'll come back tomorrow and see how the flashlight is doing and make sure it turns on and functions properly. So they can program all this stuff in. And a lot of times the tests take a really long time. Like they don't want to make it hot for 5 minutes and then take it out. They want to do it for hours and hours. So a lot of times they'll just turn it on and at the beginning of the day or at the end of the day and come back many hours later to check it out. Yeah, we did a test where we went there and we put a flashlight in the oven in the hot setting. And then I left for the day. We came back the next day. It was still in the hot oven and we were able to pull it out and make sure it's still working. So I even did that. While I was sleeping, the flashlight was sitting still in the oven and it was working fine. Any legends want to help me make it? Yeah, right? Do y'all test for sweat getting into or all over? I clip mine on my shirt. Okay. We do a lot of water tests. So a lot of these products, you know, some of them are not, but most of them, especially our metal products, are IPX8 rated. That allows you to submerge them in water. So in terms of sweat or anything like that, that's going to be nowhere as invasive as literally having the light sit in 2 meters of water, which is the test that we do. So sweat and that kind of stuff, that doesn't matter whatsoever. I never care about water with my lights. I mean, I'll just wash it off. If my hands are dirty or sweaty, just wash it off. It doesn't matter. If I get an Olight tattoo, can I become an instant legend? Yeah, that would be cool. Let's see. Let's see. You get a free engraving at a certain level. Yeah, that's another perk as well. But I, again, have to mention, sometimes we do free engraving for events. Like right now, we're doing free engraving for everybody. But it is nice to have the free engraving perk from our loyalty program, because then you're not paying $5 to $10 to do it every time. And on top of that, you don't have to wait for the sale times in order to do it. So for example, you know, if someone that is close to you was born in October and you want to buy a flashlight for them in October, and we happen to not have free engraving that month, well, the person that has free engraving from the loyalty program, they can take advantage of it on a month that we don't even do that, you know? Whereas free engraving for people that are below that level, we might do it a few times a year, and one of those times is right now. So take advantage of it. Get the free engraving. Baton Turbo and OAL would be sick. That would be awesome. Unlike Southwest Airlines, Olight points do not expire. They don't. They don't. Yeah, there's people who have points in their account they've had for years, including myself. Yeah. Let's see. Lucas. Yeah. So we'll end it with Lucas right here, and then we will go into the giveaway. He said, so sad I'm late. Is there a way to know when you're doing these live streams? So I used to go live every single week, and then my just kind of daily responsibilities got a lot bigger, and I started to not be able to do that. The reason why I'm live on a Thursday is because of the Summer Bash event. You usually won't see me live, you know, on a Thursday. I'll probably be in a meeting at the same time next week. So I would really like, and you know, I'll ask him if it's okay, you know, but I would really like to start going live every Friday again. I used to go live every Friday at 12:30 Eastern time, which would be, you know, lunchtime here on the East Coast of the US, which, you know, fits in my schedule pretty well. I'm able to not take too much time away from other things, since I'm able to do this more, you know, in the middle of the day. But yeah, I would really like to continue doing these each Friday, but this is the last one I'm doing for the summer event. Tomorrow, I'm not going to be live because it's the 4th of July here in America. You know, one of my favorite holidays ever, and I will be grilling burgers and probably drinking a beverage or two tomorrow. But yes, I would love to start going live again on Friday afternoons. That would be nice. I'll see. Yeah. Friday lives are cool. Awesome. Thank you. Those points add up, man. You are right, David. You are right. Good to see you, David, by the way. David, known the guy for years, so thanks for being here. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's get into the giveaway. Let's get into the giveaway. I will ask you guys this, since I'm going to do this as kind of like our 4th of July giveaway for this live video week, I guess. So let me ask you this. For this giveaway, what would you prefer? Would you prefer the O-Clip Pro Stars and Stripes or the O-Clip Ultra Stars and Stripes? What do you want me to give away right now? What would you, the wheel is still going, Derek. The wheel is going on today and tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day. So spin the wheel today if you haven't yet. Spin it tomorrow as well, and then that's it. Yep, today and tomorrow. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of ultras. Okay, so let's do the ultra. All right, I can't do both. I'm sorry. Oh, hey, shameless plug though. Tomorrow morning, I will be doing a giveaway for one of these on our Facebook page. So if you follow Olight World on Facebook, I'll be doing a giveaway for one of these tomorrow morning. It'll just be a post. It'll just be a post where you have to like comment and like the post. You know, it's just simple. So, you know, I'll give you guys all weekend to enter that one, but just let you know, if you don't win today, you can go to our Facebook page tomorrow and we'll have a giveaway set up there for another one of these. Also, something I am extremely proud of, really proud of this. So I've been running the Olight World Facebook page for years, for a very long time. It's been a big project for me, and we just hit 350,000 followers on that page, which is insane, considering that when I first started doing that page, there was like only like a couple thousand followers, and now like 350,000 followers. So like it's been a grind for years and years and years. But I think it's absolutely unbelievable that a flashlight brand has 350,000 followers on Facebook. Like, come on, you know? So I'm very, very, very happy about that. And it's not the giveaway. The giveaway tomorrow on the Facebook page is for the 4th of July. But next week, so like the week after now, we're going to do a huge 350,000 follower giveaway to thank you guys, to thank our fans, all the followers. So that's another thing that you would want to get on is we'll probably do it maybe like Tuesday, Wednesday next week, like middle of the week is when we'll get it going. That giveaway will probably last at least a week because it's going to be huge with really big prizes. But just keep in mind, we're doing a 4th of July giveaway on the page tomorrow. And then next week, we're doing a huge 350K follower giveaway in the middle of the week. Yeah, so that's what's going on Facebook. Okay, let's give away this Oclip Ultra. The way it's going to work is I'm going to pick a number between 1 and 100. That number is going to be in my head. It is your job to guess that number. This way, you can't play favorites. You truly just have to guess. It's just luck. If you guess the right number, good for you. You're lucky. Go play the lottery. So I'm going to give you guys a 5-second countdown. After that 5-second countdown, I'm going to ask you to just guess in the comments section numbers between 1 and 100. I will scroll through the comment section and find the first person to say the number that's in my brain. If you win, all you have to do is just email me your shipping address and I'll send the light out for $0.00. Okay? So here we go. We're going to start it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to start it with we'll start it with D-Wiz saying, wait for it. That's where it starts. At D-Wiz saying, wait for it. That's the beginning. So I'm going to start there, scroll down from the wait for it. All right. Okay. 3. I'm just looking until I say the winner. Just keep guessing. Just keep guessing. All right. Here we go. I'm here, guys. I am scrolling through. I'm just concentrating so I get the right winner. All right. Scrolling. Seen a couple that are extremely close. All right. Still scrolling, guys. I am here, I promise. Okay. All right. Guess I picked a hard one today. All right. Let's keep going. Seen a few that are one number off. That's wild. Okay. All right. Man, did I stump you guys? Let's see. Still looking. my gosh, so many that are one number off. Wow, I picked a hard one today. Yes, okay. So the winner is, let me just verify. Let me just make sure. Sorry guys, I'm doing my best here. Okay. Let me just verify this one more time. Yeah, so I saw a 68. I saw a 68 from Sherry. The amount of 88s and 67s that I saw was unbelievable. So Sherry, you win. You win with the 68. I can't tell you how many 67s I saw. I was like, 67! But that was not 68, unfortunately. So congratulations, Sherry. Congratulations. I know you. So yeah, just hit me up. You can hit me up on Facebook and just verify your address, even though I know we have it, but just verify it to make sure it's right. Cool. Congratulations. Again, guys, on the Facebook page tomorrow, I'm going to give away another one of these. It doesn't matter when you look at the post because the giveaway is going to go on the whole weekend. So don't freak out and think you have to jump over to Facebook. You'll have your chance to enter to win one of these. And then stay tuned for that 350,000 follower giveaway on the Facebook page as well. I want to thank you guys so much for being a part of this. The Summer Bash is one of our biggest events of the year. And you know, it's really fun being able to go live more than usual. You know, we've made a lot of content. We've done a lot of things for this event. We've worked really hard on it. There's a lot of people who worked really hard on all this. So I hope that you've been enjoying it. You know, all of the little things that we do. I feel like when we do these events, we do a lot of little things. And then when you put all those things together, you're like, wow, this actually is a really big event. They're doing a lot of stuff. And so I hope you guys are taking advantage of all those little things that we do to make it this complete and full feeling event, you know? And so there we go. So thank you guys so much for being a part of this, being a part of the Summer Bash. I hope you have an absolutely beautiful weekend. Please stay safe. I know 4th of July gets crazy. People blow fingers off from fireworks and stuff. So please think about safety while you're having all that fun. Enjoy all the amazing food you're going to eat, all the friends you're going to hang out with. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful time and a way for us to recognize and celebrate our freedom that we have in this beautiful country. So have a wonderful weekend, guys. Thank you so much for buying anything this week during the Summer Bash event. Anything you do for us helps, and we will see you guys soon. All right. Peace out, guys.